You know, lots of times when you have an accident, or many times when you have an accident, the insurance company, usually the adverse insurance company, and sometimes your own, want to take a statement from you about what happened. And you have to carefully weigh that out. That's one of the reasons it's good to see a lawyer about it. But you should always remember, if you're giving a statement, that statement's going to be recorded, usually transcribed, and you're going to be sort of stuck with that. So you want to make sure when you're giving your statement that you're very factual, that you're only saying things that you know for sure. You're not guessing about anything. And you're not doing what people try and do to be helpful, is someone asks them a question and they tell them what they think happened or what they think they saw. And that's not helpful to you, because later on you may remember something differently, another person may say something that is slightly different than what you said, and it's going to make it look like the statements are inconsistent. One of the things I really stressed when I was a prosecutor is that when an officer came in to do a preliminary hearing or some preliminary type of decision-making process on search warrants or something like that, that they were really prepared. Because sometimes if the standard of proof is lower or the environment is more casual, people come in very casually and just sort of say things, you know, without thinking as much about them. I mean, the important things come out, but sometimes they leave something out because they're, you know, they don't need to tell the whole story. They don't think this is just kind of a random kind of interview, right? Well, then later on, when they're giving a very serious on the testimony and they're giving it their all and putting in everything they remember, now there's not only maybe an inconsistency, but there's like more information than there was the first time around, which lets someone ask you the deadly question, which is, so you seem to remember this better now than you did then. I guess what that tells me is if you waited even longer, you'd remember more about it. Well, that's not what you necessarily want to say. So be very careful on your statements. Always tell the truth and only say things that you're absolutely certain of. Even if it's just a couple of things, you don't know anything else, don't be afraid to say, I don't know or I don't remember, because that's going to save you some problems later on.